Hello everybody and welcome back to UniversalGiant Plays The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. How did I wind up in here with my iron boots on? Anyway, we just got back from the save screen, and just like I said, if we had saved outside a dungeon, we would get this cutscene, which shows us in the Temple of Time, meeting the person that we were supposed to meet the whole time that I completely ignored, because I wanted to get the not-so-important ice arrows. And it turns out to be Sheik, which is a bit of a disappointment, because I was really hoping I would see Zelda. Final showdown with the King of Evil, Ganondorf, yada yada yada. I know this stuff already, Sheik. It's really disappointing. I wanted to see Zelda, but apparently Sheik has something really important to tell us anyway, which she could have told us before. Another unknown legend from the Sheikah. This is very important to those of you that don't know the origins of the Triforce, or how all three of the Link, Zelda, Ganondorf wound up with pieces of the Triforce. If you would seek the Sacred Triangle, listen well. The resting place of the Sacred Triangle, the Sacred Realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. The Triforce, the Sacred Triangle. It is a balance that weighs the three forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the Sacred Triangle has all three forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into three parts: power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that the one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the two lost parts. Those two parts will be held within others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark on the backs of their hands. And that is the origin of the Triforce parts. Funny to watch Link walk around in the iron boots. 7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into three parts. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. Oh, now I remember why I've got the iron boots on. That's right, I quit after I got that piece of heart. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. So apparently he only got the Triforce of Power. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the two other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is, surprise surprise, us, because we went through all those trials and traps and dungeons and stuff. We must be courageous and stupid. The other who holds the Triforce of Wisdom is the seventh sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. Sheik? No way! I thought it would be Zelda! So Sheik has it? Wait, that's not Sheik! It can't be! Probably the biggest surprise in any Legend of Zelda game ever made. Sheik was Zelda all along. Wow. Apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. It's so disappointing that the Smash Brothers series ruined the spoiler. It was such a huge surprise. So now Zelda's going to look back on the day 7 years ago when she was fleeing the castle. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant, Impa. So now we get Zelda's perspective of all this. So there we are. And there she is. And she throws the ocarina. Okay, that's nothing we haven't seen before. I thought I should entrust the ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. As long as you had the ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm. But something I could not ever expect happened. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Who could have seen that coming? Our spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All this is an unfortunate coincidence. So Zelda passed herself off as a Sheikah and hoped that I would return, waiting for 7 years. Poor Zelda. How could she have known? But now we're back, and the Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf the Evil King will end, because I'm going to go and defeat Ganondorf, because I'm good, or something. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. And then Zelda will seal the door of the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf, the Evil King, will vanish from Hyrule forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. In order to do this, she needs our courage again. Please protect Zelda. And here's the weapon that can penetrate the Evil King's defenses, the power given to the Chosen Ones, the Sacred Arrows of Light. They must be sacred because it has 3 exclamation points after it. And just like before, any fight with Ganondorf, we get magical light arrows that can hurt him. Which look just like the fire and ice arrows, except this time it's covered in yellow stuff. Link is so happy. You got the light arrow, set it to sea and your arrows will be powered up. The light of justice will smite evil. That sounds so badass. But Zelda's forgetting something. She revealed herself before we defeated Ganondorf. So stupid her. That rumbling, it can't be. She gets discovered as soon as she reveals herself. Stupid, stupid Zelda. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. I think the crystal is something having to do with one of the older Zelda games. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate this power of this kid. Slightly underestimate. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. And of course we get the sinister Ganondorf laugh. Now before I head there, I'm going to take off my iron boots. Which I could have sworn I did before I saved last time. Anyway, change to Goron tunic, Kokiri boots. Alrighty, let's get out of here and finally take on Ganondorf, the King of Evil. Of course, in order to do that, we had to head out the Temple of Time and through the market this way. To this area of the market that we have not explored since we were adults. Just want to make sure I get out of this Redead's reach. All the way back here where Hyrule Castle used to be. Instead, we will find that Hyrule Castle is no longer there. Instead, it is destroyed, and in its place is this enormous, black, scary castle. Which you can probably imagine belongs to Ganondorf. It's Ganons Castle. Let's see if I have time for this one last cutscene that we see before we go to Ganondorf's castle. Because we can't get there. There's no way for us to get there. See, it's blocked off. There's like a huge moat of lava. You hear me? It's Rauru, the sage. We six will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. Hurry up, I don't have time for the text. His keep is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. And in a beautiful array of colors, the sages create a bridge for us to cross. That's going to do it for this part of the playthrough. In the next part, we will take on Ganon's Castle. See you then.